friends, tonight we're going to make a family favorite. This is a dish that my mother-in-law learned how to make when she lived in Germany, and she kept the recipe and has shared it with us. And we're going to make Jaeger Schnitzel. Her specialty was Wiener Schnitzel, but we love to do the Jaeger version. All right, so the first thing you want to do is to make sure that your pork cutlets are nice and flat. And then we're gonna bread them. We've got a mixture of flour and seasoned salt here. And so we just turn it over a couple times. And then we have an egg and milk mixture. And then the last step is the breading. And we use breadcrumbs with paprika. So here we go. We've got our oil and butter nice and hot, and it's time to cook the schnitzel. All right, so now we're gonna do a little cucumber salad. Earlier, I sliced these on the mandolin slicer, and this is perfect for this kind of salad because it gets your cucumber nice and thin. So now we're going to add some onion, a little bit of fresh dill. If you don't have fresh, you can use dried. You want to cover it and let it chill while you finish the meal. Spatzle. And we have flour and salt. We've got eggs. And milk. Okay, for the next part I'm going to use a potato ricer to make the spatzle. And you put the dough inside. You want to get your water boiling nice and hot and salted before you do this. And press. And it's just going to look like a big mess, but it's really delicious. Okay, so when they start floating, then they're done and you can go ahead and scoop them out. Next up is our red cabbage. So I've prepped some red cabbage here, and I'd like to add an apple to mine. Okay, so when I do red cabbage, I really like the larger pieces.
There's really two choices of drinks with this meal, in my opinion, wine or beer. And in the summer, there's nothing better with a Wiener Schnitzel than a Riesling, a white wine like a Riesling. But it's snowing outside tonight, so we're going to talk about some beer. And we were up in Boulder last night, the three of us. Eric, tell us about Upslope Brewery.
Yeah, it's an interesting place. It's a kind of a strange confluence of three folks, one from Cleveland, one from Atlanta, and one from Argentina, who came to Boulder to kind of bring their microbrewery concept to life. We sampled a couple of beers last night, and this Italian Pils just seemed like it was perfect for the meal tonight. We're really excited about pairing it with the schnitzel as soon as it's done. If you can just believe the smells in the room right now, it's spectacular. Butter and batter and pork and everything else is going to go perfect with this.
So good. Yeah, so you think, why Italian beer? But it's Alps. You think of the Alps. And when we lived in Bavaria, the Alps were just an hour down the road. And then on the other side of the hill was Italy, and they had schnitzel as well. So we think this is a great local choice.